Well, hi everybody, this is DearMamaSal on a Saturday afternoon. I don't normally go out and about on a Saturday afternoon, but it is 3:14, 13 degrees here in southern British Columbia. It should be 55 in American. The Blue Jays are busy beating Kansas City as I drive here, so I'm taking a quick exit while they're sort of doing that. This goes under the heading of the more you do, the more you want to do. I really had a problem this morning getting out and getting my mind wrapped around the fact that I needed to finish emptying the closet. Now, I was able to work out why it was such a problem for me, and that was because some people got to learn to smile when they drive, you know. Jesus, that lady that just passed me by looked like death warmed over. Anyway, never mind. So, where was I? Closet. So here's what I did. I did a great job of finding excuses for everything. I woke up this morning early-ish because I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll start off the day by going and having blood tests done. So I've got an owie sticker. Now, I used to like the people before because they used to give me a Mickey Mouse one like the kids had. I have to have blood taken from my hand because for some reason my veins take one look at a needle and go, no, I don't think so. And even from my hand, it's not fun. If any of you know about having your blood taken from your hand, it's way more painful. But it's a lot better than 16 puncture marks in your inner elbow for them to then say, oh, I think we better take it from your hand. So I now start there and have done for most of my life, from my 20s. Even though it is more painful, it's quicker. And therefore less painful in the long run. So anyway, I went and did that first thing, and then I came back, and of course, what am I looking at? The closet. I certainly didn't want to be doing that, so I went and did a vlog on some cooking. And I procrastinated about as much as I could, Pat, before I went. You know, I need to get my rear end in gear, otherwise I'm not going to achieve my goal. And my goal was not to finish my closet, my goal was to empty the damn thing. Oh, what a nightmare. Quite honestly, part of my problem around all of this, and I'm certain a lot of you will relate to this, I can't be the only one, is I apparently don't like to let go of good clothes. I also don't like to let go of bad clothes. I don't like to let go of clothes. Now, this would make sense to me. This would make sense to me if I had ever... I mean, I've been pretty broke in my life at times, but I don't think I've ever been what I call critical broke. Well, I was pretty far down the road one time. But nothing to make me become a hoarder of any sort. But I have, become, apparently, a hoarder of clothes and a few other things. So that's what, as you all know, that's what I'm busy doing, is trying to work my way through that. And it is very embarrassing. And I am so grateful for all the support that the viewers have given me in this. And it's great to know that I'm not the only one. When I see how many clothes I had in boxes and bags and goodness knows what else in that closet, quite honestly, I am disgusted. But that's not a very positive way to go. So I have to work on the positive, which is, way to go, Sal. You're doing something about it. Because I can stay in the negative and really just stay right away from it because I don't want to face it anymore. Or I can work on the positive and go, yay, I'm doing something about it. given a couple of weeks, it's going to be a lot clearer. Now, the other thing was, everybody has already started commenting on how much stuff I had in that closet, and I said, yes, here's the thing. I've got another one right next to it, also full. Pretty startling. Anyway, so on the principle of the more you do, the more you want to do, it's now, as you know, just after 3, I've cleared the closet, but now I was going to leave the mending of the closet until next week, but the kid in me wants to play with that with that insert that goes in the closet. And I promised myself I'm not allowed to put the insert in until I've fixed the inside of the closet that my contractor left an absolute mess in, which means I've got to fill, sand, paint, and have the paint dry before I can play. Now that's high motivation for me. The play is the high motivation. So I am now going to pick up some spackle. That's filler stuff. And so that I can fill, dries really quickly. I can sand it tonight, I can paint it tonight, and then I can play a little bit tomorrow. No, not very much. Well, yeah, after I've done dinner, maybe. Mind you, here's the thing. If I put slow cooker on to tomorrow morning, I don't have to worry about food. And I can play. All right, let me go get things. Bye for now. So this is what I came in for, but this is what I'm resisting. Now, after I'd gone all the way to Walmart to go and pick up some spackling, I then, of course, and this is typical, found what I was looking for originally, which was this stuff. This is called Drydex, and what I like about it is it goes on pink. You've got to love that. Manon will love it for sure. But the good news is, when it's dry, it's white. So if we can take a walk through to where I've done this, I hope the light's still good enough. You can probably see where it's still pink. And that means that it's not dry. And that's what I like about it. You can sort of come back and have a look and go, no, it's not dry enough to sand yet, it's not dry enough to sand. So I did a bit up here, oh, you probably can't see that, pity. Anyway, so I did a couple of areas in here that needed it. Now, quite honestly, I should get up there and do up there, but I'm not going to just yet. There's a reason for that. Sorry, just so you know, I'm not just making excuses. I have a feeling that I have to get an electrician in to fix that light that my contractor did, because that didn't work either. As you can probably gather, had a few problems. Anyway, so there you go. Drydex goes on pink. When it's dry, it goes white, which is really good. Then I'm going to sand all that down. It may need another coat to level it out. And after that's done, then I'll be able to paint it. By the way, while I had it out, I also did some damage behind my bed. I've got one of these beds that moves up and down, and for some reason it managed to gouge the wall. So the good news is I'm going to be able to fix that at the same time, because it's the same colour paint. Yay! Hello everybody. I thought I'd just show you how far I've got. As you know, I've been cleaning out my closet, and look what I managed to do. Right along the top there are my summer clothes, and then what I will do is, again, when it gets to bringing them out, I will pack away my winter clothes. And of course here I've put some sweaters and my runners, a couple of pairs of boots. What they're doing up here I don't know, but they will probably eventually just go downstairs where they're meant to be. And then here I've got what I call outfits of clothes. In other words, they all go together, and I'm still working on that. A couple of casual, you remember this one that Ange sent me? I can't throw it away, Ange, even though I'm a bit big for it still. I'm keeping that until I can fit into it. There's a couple of casual tops. These are sort of what I call multi-seasonal because they are things I can wear under other things. A couple of t-shirts, dust bunny, and then over here I've got a couple of spare pairs of pants that I haven't matched up to anything yet. Those are my cords for the winter, and then my tops. Underneath there, store of toilet paper, very important in my life. And then here I've got my, it's not quite all straightened out yet. I'm still working on it. I have to take it all apart again next weekend because I still haven't painted behind there. But it is now ready to be painted. And then anyway, they're my boots, my everyday boots in black, brown and grey. And look at that space. Look at that space. You can actually get something in there and get rid of the dust bunnies. Yay! And in the corner there is a garment folder. Just at the very bottom there, couldn't throw it away. It's a bag full of my rose petals, which I just put some more essential oils in. Now, what did surprise me is apparently my favorite colors are pretty obvious when it comes to winter. Apparently, I am definitely not into florals. I think this is the most busy thing I've got, and I love it. But isn't it interesting? I just looked at it and I went, well, I guess, alright, so why do I have this almost monochrome situation? Well, it all interacts with one another. With the exception of the taupes. The tans and taupes, they all interact with the brown boots and the brown stuff that's in there somewhere. Okay, so how proud am I of having gone this far? Very. Now you're saying, why did I put it all back together again before I've painted? It's because this is what I promised myself I would do this weekend, was to clean out the clothes and sort them out. Now, this is the clean out the clothes, and that's what left of sort out the clothes. I'm just working on that now. All those clothes up there have gone, and this is all that's left. Got some coat hangers going, a couple of things there I don't want to get rid of, but there's a lot of stuff there. Hey Pat, if you're watching this, hope you like my quilt. So this lot, I have to decide to give it away or black bag it. I still haven't found a place yet for my sweats. Actually, I should take my boots downstairs and put my sweats in those bins in my closet, because I'm going to wear my sweats more than I wear my boots. Wow, still a long way to go, but quite honestly, that's probably about an hour's work. The worst is done now, until I get to that closet. But no, this was the worst one actually. I know roughly what's in that one, and it's not nearly as bad as this one was. So I'm very, very proud of myself. One last look. Don't want to end on the bad stuff, I'd rather end on the good stuff. So now I can come in here. I think I'm going to take those boots out right now and put my sweats in there. Yay. Awesome. And there we go, I've put the sweats in, much more practical. And by the way, I have got another shelf thing that's going to go between the short things and those things. But I just haven't got that far of constructing that yet. And so the boots will come off the floor as well. I am really, really happy with myself.